This week on Hero Complex.
These Protestant schools.
Yeah,
Mandarin, we're not to fear God.
yeah, exactly.
My hero this week is UK singer-songwriter legend Shane MacGowan.
Hugh's already angry.
I'm fucking fuming. It is, of course, John Dutton, and he will do anything to protect his land, and that's the thing that I like.
And the cast is stacked. It's Kevin Costner and 40 other people.
40 other people.
You might want to defend the Native Americans, but you ain't no Native American. So what is Shane MacGowan? Was he Welsh? The demon
it's
rum in his veins?
Something to
In his
achieve.
English veins.
This is actually going to hurt us as a podcast.
Hello, citizens of Hero Complexopolis. We're back for another episode. What is that? Is that a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's a podcast. Welcome to Hero Complex Podcast. I'm once again your host, a third of the time, Patrick Brosnan. With me, I have two fantastic comedians here to duke it out for which one is the most hero and the best. That's the sentence.
Yeah.
Adam.
Hello.
Green.
How are you doing? You're right.
Not bad. And Hugh Peacock.
Pat Brosnahan.
How are we doing, boys? It's been a long time since we've been in the studio together.
Yeah.
It has, yeah.
It's changed.
Yeah.
It's a different world.
It is.
It's a different studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are in a different studio.
Yeah.
Not to dox ourselves, but
Yeah.
there's a big clock and a big bell above us.
We're surrounded by scaffolding.
Yeah. They rang us when Brexit happened. We're off, of course, and the big Greg's in Newcastle. So what's been happening, everyone? You went back to Ireland again for Easter?
I did, yeah. I went back to Ireland. I think we had that.
Is that?
Did we?
Has it been that? No. Has it been that long
You
since we've
went
recorded?
again?
Oh, well, yeah, I'm always going. I went to Ireland, yeah, probably. Was
Was it all right?
Yeah, it was grand, yeah, always. Oh, it was the time. Oh, yeah, I did the rail and sail. Bad call.
Yeah.
Bad call from me.
What's rail and sail?
It's what poor people do. And so I left my house at 6 a.m. I got into Cork City at midnight.
Right.
It was fucking
Oh,
gruesome.
you took the boat.
Got the train to the boat.
That's the rail, and
And
then
yeah.
the sail, the
Got on
boat.
the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've done that.
What they don't tell you is it's rail and sail and then walk and then bus, which is the worst bit.
Yeah.
That doesn't rhyme.
I've done.
Rail and sail and bail.
Yeah.
I used to do that all the time when I was young. We could go to Fishguard and go to Rosslare on the boat. Yeah. Nice long day in the car with me nan.
Yeah. Well, that's the drive and sail. That's a different thing.
Yeah.
It's
Similar vibes though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't really see the benefit, although we needed a car over there because we'd be over there for so long.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, I was trying to book for Easter weekend, and because I foolishly told my mother that I would come home for Easter, and then when I said, "What if I come the weekend after? Because it saves me hundreds of pounds," she said, "No." So I'm like, okay, and then rail and sail, right? Somehow the rail and sail ticket overall was like £40. You'd go to Birmingham, you change to a train to Liverpool, and then you change to a train down to Holyhead. I was like, how can this then also cover the boat? When like a rail ticket to Liverpool
is hundreds.
Yeah.
Is that a loophole?
It might be a
to get a
loophole.
train to
It might be a
Liverpool.
loophole.
Just pretend you're going to Ireland.
No, if you don't take the boat, they will find you.
They come after you. Yeah.
They'll find you. You owe us 150 quid.
This was on the condition that you leave.
You have to take the boat.
But I think it's a loophole.
Yeah,
I think
that's
it's
definitely a loophole.
Yeah. There are so many people in this country that wish that they didn't have to take the boat.
Yeah.
But can you do that? Can we do that?
I think we can.
I feel like we've got our next road trip sorted out. See if we can get as far as Liverpool for 40 quid.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, without getting dragged to Ireland.
Hey, life give you lemons. I say we go to Ireland.
That's what we're doing. We're going to go work on a lemon farm in Ireland. That'll be the punishment for not doing a full journey.
The citrus capital of Europe.
Yeah. My fingers hurt so much. The classic lemon harvest of Kerry.
You know what it's like over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, lads. We've only got one lemon again this year. It's been raining too much.
Right, let's cut it into 18 so each member of the family gets a bit. Can I get a Guinness and lemon, please?
Oh,
The classic drink of the country.
yes.
Adam, what have you been up to these last couple of weeks?
Loads, I think. Someone asked me last night if I was half Chinese. So that's come round again. Always getting asked that every so often in life.
Yeah, you're like, which half?
Just the bottom half.
The left,
Hey, whoa, hey.
the left half of me.
Well, because she said, are you half Chinese? And I went, no. She went, oh, because I'm half Chinese.
Oh.
And then walked away.
Oh, when you put that in the group last night, I thought it was in relation to you doing Invincible and him being half Chinese.
Yeah.
And
No, it was. I was doing a gig at Backyard, and someone came up to me afterwards. Didn't say well done or anything. They just said, "Are you half Chinese?"
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm half Chinese, and then left because I've got a thing about being Chinese. One, I'm not.
Yeah.
So that's the main thing. But people keep thinking Chinese people keep thinking I'm Chinese.
Oh,
Right.
I'm with you now.
Like when I was on Tinder, like a third of my matches were like Chinese, and I thought that's just because there's like a billion of them. But like,
it's because I'm the son of a diplomat.
But I went on a date with a Chinese girl, and she said like, "Oh, so where are your family from in China?" I was like, "No, they're from Ireland."
Yeah.
She was
You're
like,
from
"Yeah."
Streatham, just outside Beijing.
Yeah, and then she went, "So you're not Chinese?" I went, "No," and then she ended the date. And then we got the same tube home, like, which was. It does seem racist, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But if we call that out, then tell me
We've
about
had
it,
it
mate.
tough, I suppose.
Yeah, but
We're not allowed to call out that we're not Chinese and people don't like it.
if someone asks you if you're Chinese, just say yeah.
Yeah. So,
That's the way you get around in life.
Yeah.
Say yeah.
You go, well, sure.
no, you don't have to.
Ingaren.
Don't have to do that.
Yeah. You don't have to pretend you're brain damaged.
You could say that Madonna adopted you.
That's Mandarin for I'm an Englishman.
Oh, it sounded like a racist impression.
No,
you keep
I
looking
learned
worried.
Mandarin for the.
Oh no, I can confirm that he's not talking shit. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Thanks, Barney.
Well, I can
Cheers.
confirm that he is talking shit.
Yeah, maybe he is talking
can all
shit,
do that.
Barney.
I learned some Mandarin at school.
Fancy schools do weird stuff.
These Protestant schools
Yeah,
teach you
exactly.
Mandarin, but not to fear God.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, in Ireland you get double fear God.
Yeah.
No Mandarin, I can tell you that.
Exactly.
And lemon picking.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it was free studies.
Northern Ireland, they want to have turnips.
Yeah, no, I did Mandarin and capoeira as my free studies.
Did you actually do capoeira?
Yeah,
No. What?
That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
I'm Brazilian and I haven't done capoeira.
it's really easy.
Okay, I'm not asking them not
Well,
to
it
about the
is-
difficulty.
It is if you've got a private capoeira tutor.
Yeah.
You're trying to learn capoeira on YouTube like me and Pat.
Yeah.
A little bit difficult.
Yeah, Pete Wiggs teaching us capoeira for 5 minutes a day during lockdown.
Capoeira for dummies is a useless textbook.
Yeah, so the trick is you put razor blades between your toes and then try and cut people. That's the way to do it.
I would
Right,
say,
okay.
I would say
They don't teach you that on YouTube.
Maybe you didn't learn this at school, maybe you learned this on the street.
yeah, the mean streets of Rio de Janeiro on your fucking gap year.
Yeah. While some Portuguese kid was living it up in Chelsea.
Why would they send a Portuguese?
I thought it was like an exchange.
What? So they then
At
send
the
a
same
Brazilian
time.
kid
The
to
where you
Portugal.
are. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a three-way.
Portuguese speaking kid.
Yeah.
This is what he meant.
Portuguese, yes. Adam.
Yeah, it was William, the footballer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the exchange. Imagine if that was true. That'd be great. Wouldn't that be cool? Anyway,
Yes, Adam, it would be cool.
thanks. You say something cool then. If you think you know all the cool things.
Like a dinosaur skateboard. That's pretty cool. Man with sunglasses.
Yeah, little hat.
Yeah, a bit of Rastafari.
Razor blades. but-
Yeah.
What have you been up to, Pat?
Well, do you know that it's a famous reality show in the US, The Bachelor?
Yeah.
They're rebooting it over here, and
It's The Bachelor.
Yeah, exactly. The Bachelor's launched.
I like that.
I auditioned for it, got the job. It's a long audition. They just take photos of you, really. Like, you measure you up, like, take photos of you, like, shirt on, shirt off, jacket on, shirt off, bottoms off, shirt on, shirt off. There's just a lot of photos. Open arsehole, closed arsehole, dick up, dick down. Then they leave, and then they interview through The Bachelor, and they're like, wait, who are those guys? I don't know. I've never seen them before in my life. But anyway, I got the job with The Bachelor.
Is that as long as you sign the NDA?
Yeah, well, I signed something, and suddenly my mum and dad are homeless. I don't know. Maybe it's something like the deed to the house. I don't know. But I don't know if you've ever seen the first episode of it, where it's like you're standing on a red carpet and they introduce like one after one 30 women.
Yeah.
And it's usually like, oh, hi, how's that? So I met Sarah Lee.
The cheesecake.
Yeah, she was named after the cheesecake.
Okay. Yeah.
Destiny, named after the band. And U2, also named after. Right.
I thought it was U2, like Adam.
Yeah.
And U2.
Yeah, and then 27 other women. But I think those three will be the finalists because I can't remember any other names. But it's weird because usually you go around and like you get to meet all the women and all that. It was very different in my experience. None of them wanted to talk to me. I was just like, hey, can I drop in this conversation? No, I'm actually speaking to these people. And I'm like, right, I'll see you later. Towards the end of the night, they all just started fucking each other. Some of the cameramen, the sound guys got involved. I'm just outside smoking a cigarette. I can't wait for episode 2. I think we'll win them back.
Imagine begging for dates.
Yeah. I would love to take you on a date. No, thank you. I'm just going around the house.
I'm concentrating on my career right now.
Yeah, I've got a deadline. Oh, okay, all right, well, cool. I'll just ask someone else. So that's been exciting.
Yeah, that's cool. It's nice of you to show up.
Yeah, I mean,
Are you not locked in the house?
I'm not locked in the house. They're locked in the house. And I mean, I don't want to be petty, but I decide how much food they get. None today. If you want food, you're going on dates. I don't know. It might be they've called it the meanest season ever. But we'll see how that's like. We'll catch up with that in either 1 or 2 or maybe 7 episodes. Depending on what order they're in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But let's get on to our debate. We have a great debate today.
Yeah.
2, I would say, divisive heroes, 2 great heroes, 2 folk heroes, 2 men.
2 gentlemen.
2
Finally.
gentlemen.
Yes.
Just the lads.
5 minutes, 30 women. None of them want me. If this house ever gets below 30 women, it explodes. But no, we've got a great round. So, Hugh, start with you. Please introduce your hero.
My hero is a ranch owner in the great state of Montana. He owns a colossal ranch along the side of the Yellowstone National Park. It is, of course, John Dutton, and he will do anything to protect his land, and that's the thing that I like. So, yes, John Dutton.
And who is that?
John Dutton is the lead character from the TV show from Paramount Plus, Yellowstone.
Oh, yeah. So the show that you've been going on about for ages.
Yeah, if one of you had watched it, then you all know.
Well, maybe I will after this episode.
Well, we'll get into what people had to do to prepare for this episode. Adam, your hero.
My hero has been a hero of mine for as long as I can remember. He was an Englishman born on Christmas Day in 1957. He spent a brief amount of time growing up in Tipperary, like I did as a child, but spent most of his youth in England. He had a number 2 hit in 1987 for Christmas with his band The Pogues. My hero this week is UK singer-songwriter legend Shane MacGowan. Really big hero of mine.
There's silence. There's silence in the studio for the first time. That's because Hugh's already angry
I'm fucking fuming.
because Adam has picked English hero Shane MacGowan.
hilarious to categorise him as English hero, but yes.
He's born in Kent on Christmas Day, 1957.
Yes.
You know, I suppose Jesus.
Yeah.
Same day, different place. And he also had a number 2.
Okay, let's get this over with.
Really? Already?
Oh, you mean the death of the podcast? The final episode we ever record? Yes, let's do it.
No, we're booked for another one later. Hugh, when were you first made aware of your hero? When did he become your hero?
Last year, I was recommended to watch the show Yellowstone, and I consumed it all in the space of a couple of days. You know, all 5 seasons. I fucking got through it all, and the prequels. It's just fantastic. It's the best show on television.
Yeah, played by Kevin Costner, right?
Played by Kevin Costner. That's right.
And the cast is stacked. It's Kevin Costner and 40 other people.
40 other people involved, yes.
All in cowboy hats, so it's impossible to tell who is who when you're watching it for the first time, researching for this podcast. Adam, when did you become overwhelmed by the heroism from Shane MacGowan?
Growing up, I always listened to the Pogues.
Sorry, I don't believe that. Well, go on.
I spent a lot of time growing up in Ireland, as you know. We'd always have the Pogues on, singing all their songs about English places like Rainy Night in Soho. You know, I'd
Fairy of New York.
Yeah.
It's
about York. Fairy Tale of New York. Yeah. No, I always listened to them growing up. Fiesta's a great song. Like, so many great hits.
Great, yeah. You've got 3 now.
Yeah. I can keep going.
I want you to.
Yeah. They did the Irish Rover with the Dubliners.
They did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. I can just list
we can just list one, but
No, you can't. You're right. I know you can't. That is not an option for you.
But they're both proud people, right? John Dutton and Shane MacGowan, both proud people. Do you think they would have got on? Because whether it's England/Ireland or the Yellowstone in Montana, you both argue they're both accustomed to a dirty old town.
Well, now you've told them one more song. Yeah, they probably would have got on. They're both rich, very interested in history, very interested in tradition. John Dutton wouldn't give up a yard of his land in the same way as Shane MacGowan's so proud of his ancestral homeland, Ireland.
Yeah, his ancestral homeland, which is Ireland. Yeah, that is true. Just like me.
Nope, very different to you.
Why?
Very different to you, because you're a Protestant. And you know
I'm not a Protestant.
Shane MacGowan wasn't learning capoeira in fancy schools.
Actually, he went to a private school, Shane MacGowan, a lot like me. He went to Westminster School but was kicked out for doing too many drugs. But actually, he wasn't a fucking fancy school learning his capoeira. Thanks very much.
He did learn capoeira. That's how he lost all his teeth. One too many blows to the jaw.
So he went to a fancy school as well, mate. Sorry.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to fact check that.
I fact it's kind of true. But he's still Irish. I mean, can you be Irish without being Irish? This is the question I ask myself every morning. And it's difficult, depends who I'm hanging out with. If I'm hanging out with Hugh, I'm Irish. If I'm hanging out with Adam, I am Brazilian. In the first episode of Yellowstone, because they're looking over the land, the acres and acres of land that he owns, like, what would you give, there's a common riddle or question, what would you give, if you had everything, what else would you want? And that land is what the answer. Just acres and acres of land. What do you think Shane MacGowan wants most in the world?
Drink, probably.
Yeah.
Lots and lots of drink.
Does that make him a hero in your eyes?
Yeah.
The demon rum in his veins?
Something to
in his
achieve.
English veins. You're making Shane MacGowan sound like Billy Bragg.
Billy Bragg's he's a good lad as well. But anyway, that's off topic. So I mean, he was always kind of burdened by his alcohol addiction, which is a shame because he was definitely a wordsmith and a poet. Probably what he wanted was just to be able to express himself. His heroes were like the Irish writers like James Joyce, people like that.
Wrong. What he wanted was a united Cornwall. Shane MacGowan, English, Cornish hero.
This is actually going to hurt us as a podcast. You know that, just so we're all clear on
Every episode of this hurts me physically. My doctor said stop doing this podcast.
And go on The Bachelor.
Yeah.
Concentrate on The Bachelor.
Yeah. I should have gone on The Thatcher. Or The Thatcher, where she's learned how to make roofs.
One's trying to date Maggie Thatcher.
Yeah.
Where you learn to close down mines.
She got really sick of my Iron Lady joke. You know, every day I needed a shirt.
I am Iron Lady. Yeah.
Okay. What would you say the most heroic things each of your heroes has done? Because this is a podcast about heroes. What's the most heroic thing that Shane MacGowan has done?
Wrote Fairy Tale of New York, probably, which is still the best Christmas song of all time.
Well, but it has a slur.
It has a slur.
So, which makes, I think, it's okay that Kirsten McCall got killed by that speedboat. You know what I mean? Yep. If you say slurs, you're getting speedboated in front of your kids.
I think it was a jet ski.
Was it a jet ski?
Speedboat.
I think it was a speedboat.
Yeah.
Anyway, you were killed
Blocked
out
her head
water,
off.
and it wasn't even by a fish. You were killed by a man-made fish, the speedboat. So that's the most heroic thing writing Fairy Tale in New York.
Yeah, probably. And he united both traditional Irish music and punk, which are two types of music.
I think that's kind of debatable, but
yeah, he did.
Wow. But also, what are our thoughts on that song? Because the question comes up every Christmas: do you say the words?
Yeah.
Or do you change it to something really cheesy, like people in London go like, "I love Diane Abbott." Or was like, that's worse.
You scumbag, you maggot.
I love Diane Abbott. Yeah. Oh no, you changed the MAGA bit.
Yeah,
I love Diane Abbott, and then you just say, you say the slur anyway.
I think I'd rather be called the slur than Diane Abbott.
First ever MP, I think.
What?
First black MP. Sorry.
Right.
That can't be true, can it?
She's the first ever black MP, I believe.
Fair enough.
No,
It might be black female.
Black female.
I generally think it's first ever black.
Black female diabetic. That's probably the.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Wasn't the first diabetic.
No.
That was Lord Liverpool.
No, yeah.
No, can't say that.
Barney, are you looking up if she was the first black woman?
Yeah, first black woman, and she's the longest serving black MP as well.
Fair play.
Respect Diane Abbott.
Keep going, Diane Abbott.
We'll be sharing cans with you in the tube very shortly. On the tube to heaven. Most heroic thing that John Dutton has done.
In one of the seasons, he kills a bunch of white supremacists. There's something to do with people trying to take his land. Always, that's kind of crucial to the whole story. But yeah, white supremacists get involved.
But would he have killed them if they weren't going after his land?
He'd not do a lot of killing if it wasn't to do with the land. But by God, he'll protect that land.
When's it set?
Now.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Modern
Okay,
days.
it's modern day. So he's killing people in modern day dressed as a cowboy.
He is a cowboy.
He's a cowboy.
He's a cowboy.
No, he is. He's not dressed as a cowboy. He's a cowboy.
But he's
Cowboy,
also
and
dressed as a
appropriately. Yes.
Yeah.
It's like when you're like your 4-year-old at World Book Day. No, he's a dinosaur. If we don't say he's not a hungry caterpillar, he'll cry to his mom, and then I'll lose weekends.
He dressed for the job he wanted, and that job was cowboy. So.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
That's for the job you want. I dress as a hand.
Have you noticed there's a lot of let's get the hero to kill a bunch, or at least beat up a bunch of white supremacists?
Yeah, well, especially with sort of like on the cusp heroes.
It's
like,
easy to be like, well, we got to make this guy more likable as a kind of a.
Yeah.
But the guy.
it's
Because
bad.
Reacher did it as well.
Yeah. To make him seem like, okay, this guy's sort of on the cusp of hero villain. So if he kills white supremacists, I mean, definitely hero tick, and they can do whatever bad things they want.
Yeah.
It used to be the first version was save the cat in movies. Like in the first scene of a movie, they save a cat. That's how you know that's the good guy.
Yeah, now it's kill a bunch of Nazis.
Yeah.
And then we'll talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. God damn it. It's so hard to be good these days without killing 20 Nazis.
Normally bare-fisted half the time as well.
Well, in this case, no, he uses a gun. He's
Coward.
So it's set in modern day.
Modern day.
He's a cowboy.
He's a cowboy.
And he loves his land.
He loves his land.
Does he have any family?
He has children.
An extended family,
He
yes.
has children and a grandchild, and his dream is for them to take over the land as he did, and never leave his family, and that be the kind of ancestral legacy.
What if one of them wants to get into ballet or something?
Cool. The rest of them take the land.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's got plenty of kids.
He's got enough
to make sure.
He's got enough.
Well, one of the things about the show, well, I've only seen an hour and a half of it because that's how long the first episode is.
That is too long for. That's a film.
Yeah, that is a film, and
Starring Kevin Costner.
Yeah.
What more do you want?
it's starring Kevin Costner and 40 people who've been on every TV show. I finally got one that's stuck. They say one thing is that you have to fight for what's your own because one of his sons falls in love with a Native American woman, and the Native American community shuns him because of who his father is. Like, listen, you might want to defend the Native Americans, but you ain't no Native American.
Yeah.
So what is Shane MacGowan? Was he Welsh?
Well, it's interesting you bring up the Native American. You've got a thing for Native Americans at the minute, like with your hero General Custer. We got a lot of.
Oh yeah, people who kill Native Americans. Yeah,
we've got a lot of insane comments.
John Dutton doesn't kill any Native Americans. His son kills one.
Is that the
true.
wife?
No, it's his brother-in-law.
yeah. And that's not a spoiler. That's the first episode.
That's the first episode.
That's at minute 84 in the first episode.
From then on, he kind of has a, what would you call it? Like a friendly,
friendly rivalry, frizz-on with the local chief.
The chief.
Yes.
What? Even though they've killed one of.
Yeah, but
they killed his
one of
son.
son as well. They killed one of John Dutton's sons.
Oh, what? And then so they just have a cheeky banter from there on in, like 1-1. Yeah.
No, it's more like a kind of a one day we're gonna kill each other, but not yet kind of deal.
Right.
No, it's cheekier than that.
Is it cheeky?
Ah, you cheeky.
Hello.
When I stick a bullet in you, mate.
It's 1-0. It's bloody cheeky how they do it. It's very like they copied it from Benny Hill. They're chasing after each other while that music plays.
Right. What was the question about Shane MacGowan? Sorry.
Who's got the better teeth?
John Dutton.
Well, no,
Kevin
but
Costner.
at the end, Shane MacGowan had a great set of teeth.
He still managed to lose one. Yeah,
Did he get them redone?
He got
Yeah.
a brand new set. Yeah.
He sort of looked like, you know, in The Simpsons where that turtle gets Grandpa Simpson's teeth. You kind of look like that for a bit.
He still managed to lose one.
He still managed to lose
Yeah,
the
he
fake
lost.
teeth.
He lost a new tooth. Yeah.
It happens, and obviously now he's dead, so he's just teeth.
Yeah, so his teeth still keep growing.
Yeah, he's got really.
Is that what keeps growing? Your hair, your nails, and your teeth?
Yeah.
Wait, teeth don't grow.
No.
No.
What the fuck am I talking about? No wonder I'm the loneliest bachelor. Well,
I've got a car boot full of roses.
yeah.
What are you
Stop giving me the roses. I can't give these away. My car is attracting bees. Okay, I'm coming down, it's covered in bee stings and smell like honey. No one wants to date me. Don't worry, I can't take anyone to Wagamamas. In Thailand. The Thailand Wagamamas. That's the best one.
It's more
They
authentic.
serve burgers there. So that's the cultural shift. Like in Italy, Jamie's Italian was called Jamie's English.
Yeah.
Yep.
So same food.
Same food.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Did it go out of business in Italy?
No,
Oh yeah, multiple times.
Molto out of business. So
Morto, no business.
that's how they say it in Italy. I learned Italian.
Who do you think will have the longest legacy? Well, I suppose John Dutton in his universe and Shane MacGowan in the real universe.
Yeah, because I was going to say most people don't even know who John Dutton is now. So, but
Interesting.
I know it is, and it only took me 90 minutes last night.
I'm going to watch this.
But you know what? It wasn't bad.
It's a great show.
I'm going to watch this show as long as you promise to listen to one of the Pogues albums. I think that's fair. I think you'll like them.
I think, yeah. Look, what an incredible recommendation.
Yeah.
Well, way to come down off the fence there, Adam. So I'll give them a go, but I am dubious.
Yeah, the lead man is English, and you don't like that, so just
Yeah.
want to put a trigger warning in there for you.
I was at the send off where a bunch of the Pogues were playing music. It was fucking unbelievable. It was
Yeah.
great in
Oh
Canada.
yeah, you invited me to that. I can
Yeah.
Where
I
was
invited
it?
Pat. Oh, you mustn't have got the message.
That's mean. Where was this send off?
In Camden.
England. Okay, right.
Irish
okay,
Centre.
right.
Yeah. You're too busy on English mail. We use Irish mail. iMail accounts. Oh man, is it 1984?
It's just got mean.
Yeah, look at me.
Yeah, man. Remember when we sent you a video of us two hanging out?
Yeah,
That was mean.
that was mean. Yeah. What? Why? Why?
That wasn't my idea. I was busy watching Strictly.
Yeah,
Which is what he filmed.
you sent me a video of him watching Strictly on the tube.
Yeah.
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 Strictly's not even on at the minute.
No, that's
was-
kind of the embarrassing bit. Yeah.
It was a clip of Ed Balls doing the mask, Cuban Pete.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Pat was watching it on the tube, yes.
Pissing myself. like a child who gets keys jangled in front of him.
What night was that again?
I don't know.
Last Thursday, around midnight.
Oh, that was Park Cans night.
That was Park Cans, yes, we drank in the park. Not exactly your thing.
No, I like
Yeah.
drinking in
You'd rather have
buildings.
champagne in the blend.
No. You drink in beer gardens,
Yeah.
outside pubs,
Yeah.
which is just the same thing, really, except, our thing has a Ed Balls.
Or Ed Balls was drinking in the park with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
That does seem likely nowadays.
What's the nicest thing you can say about each other's hero? And let's try and be genuine, yeah?
Shane MacGowan is a genuine Irish cultural icon. He is fantastic. He, like Adam said, made great music, combining rock and roll with Irish folk music. I really like Shane MacGowan.
That's really heartfelt, Hugh.
Yeah.
Now you try and make something up about this guy you know nothing about.
I like his hat on all the promo shots.
Just
It's a pretty sick hat.
He does
Yeah.
have a cool hat. It's undeniable.
I've never been able to pull off a hat.
Yeah, I really want to buy a cowboy hat.
I have a nice straw hat, but people think that's like ironic and it kind of is. But I don't know.
Have you been wearing that on The Bachelor? Because that might explain a few
No,
things.
all I've been wearing is my shame.
Covered head to toe in butter. Straw hat.
Yeah. I went to the butter factory, but they never turned up. And they kept pushing me into the big butter vat. He's in the butter. And then when I go home to the mansion, they change the locks. I'm not sure. Is this The Bachelor?
Butterchiller.
Yeah. Or just like, I don't know, man. It could be a Friday Night Project. Is that back?
Punk. Those cruel
Yeah. It's going to be his whole life.
Isn't there like a reality show that Nick Grimshaw's hosting where like
Josh Must Win.
Josh Must Win? Is
Yeah.
this like Pat Must Lose? Like,
What's that? It's my life. You're just filming my life. Yeah, but it's Nick Grimshaw, Paige from Love Island, Boy George. But let's not forget, chained a person to his radiator and beat him up for thinking he stole his laptop. So he has a right to judge me.
Gemma Collins.
And Gemma Collins and Amanda Holden.
hang on, what?
They're the people who control my life.
No, not
Oh, the Boy George thing.
The Boy George thing. Yeah.
Yeah, he chained a rent boy to his radiator and beat him up because he thought he was trying to hack into his laptop. And this was
Okay.
before he became a judge on The Voice.
Right.
Yeah.
And was he trying to hack into his laptop?
I guess we'll never know, Adam.
I guess we'll never know because he's now part of the radiator.
Yeah, he's been handsomely paid
I
off.
think that
Has
justifies it. He was actually trying to hack it. Oh, yeah, well, then he should have been beaten to death.
He
Well-
wasn't beaten to death. He was just beaten.
Yeah,
and also,
yeah.
if I was going to get beaten by someone, Boy George, I'd be like, yeah, that's
Yeah.
the guy.
You'd walk that
Yeah,
off.
exactly. I'd be like, oh. Nervous. It kind of caught me on a weird
It'd be
angle
the
there.
radiator would burn
I
you
think
more.
he would use tools.
Oh, what, like sexy ones?
No, just like a crowbar or something.
Sexy ones.
Sexy one.
Sexy tools.
This is my sexy drill.
It's just got big. Anyway,
Adam, you're a dirty, dirty dog.
I'm not the one chaining rent boys to the radiators and beating them up.
None of us
But
accused you of that.
Yes, I've got a pretty vivid fantasy about what you do once you got him there.
Yeah, Adam's book, If I Chain Someone to a Radiator.
Mine are all electric anyway. You couldn't chain anyone to them. Could maybe use
You
some
really
sort of
don't attract
magnets.
sympathy. Mine actually have
Underfloor heating.
better radiators than you.
I'd have to nail someone to the floor.
I actually went to an expedition to the sun and captured a portion of it. That I used to heat my entire apartment
Yeah.
complex, which I rent out to the other residents.
Have you never been? It's good.
To the sun?
Yeah.
No. I hate what it said about Hillsborough.
Pat won't even meet his son.
Maybe if he plays for Celtic.
Yeah.
But right now he's just a violin champion. How would you cope as being your hero? Hugh, how would you cope as being John Dutton?
Well,
Would you do anything different?
No, I wouldn't. I'd hold on to the land with the same kind of ferocity as he has. You know, I come from Ireland, a farming background as well. If you told my uncle that someone was trying to muscle in on his land, he would shoot him in a heartbeat. I feel that's the most relatable TV show there is.
Yeah. Well, you just wanted to try and catch like a cameo of your uncle.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to get my uncle in on this. He's my real hero.
And Adam, if you woke up as Shane MacGowan, what would you do? Would you do anything different?
I think it's I had
less sweet treats.
I think Shane MacGowan lived a very kind of a very happy, fulfilled life, but also quite tragic in the same way. He achieved a lot of things, and yet I don't think was ever quite happy.
Like Paddington Bear.
Like Paddington Bear, he could never quite have enough marmalade sandwiches if marmalade was drugs and booze, and sandwiches was more drugs and booze.
Yeah, so neither of you would change anything.
No.
Cool.
Note
for next time. Don't ask that question again. All right, let's go to the classics. Who'd win the fight?
Who'd win in a fight?
I don't want to go to this, but
well, you've asked now. Who would win in a fight?
My guy.
Well, he's got guns and stuff, and
but I'll just give Shane MacGowan a gun.
I think we need to not give Shane MacGowan a gun.
Or he might just aim at himself.
No, but my guy fist fights as well. He punches people. You know.
But like Shane MacGowan's got that kind of drunk like energy.
Well, for the last few years of Shane MacGowan's life, he was only pictured in wheelchairs. So.
Yeah.
So he's quicker than your guy.
So he can escape down a hill. Yeah.
My guy's got a horse. Classic cowboy.
Yeah.
The fashion of the classic cowboy.
But the thing is,
yeah,
the thing is, like, you can attach a horse to the back of a car, but it will only go so quick. Whereas you can attach a wheelchair to the back of a car and it will do like 70.
You can attach a horse to the back of a car.
Yeah.
But considering cars are already made out of horses, that's how they get the power.
That's where the power comes from.
We just added one horse to the power. Actually, you might have subtracted it because it's at the back.
Yeah, no, it's negative. Yeah. It makes the horsepower
the horse tries
-1.
to run the other way.
Exactly.
Yeah. That'd be -2, probably.
He's obsessed with horses in the show.
I know.
That's the first scene where there's a horse in a car accident. Yeah. I think it was driving.
Not attached at the back, making the car go slow.
Yeah, he's like, I can't remember the exact quote, but he's like fondling the horse. And fondling is probably not the right word.
Fondling the horse.
He's like stroking the horse.
He does love horses.
And he's like, sorry, mate.
I think he says, I'd rather kill 100 people than one horse. Something like that, you know?
That's like one of those
weird.
things. Like, would you rather fight a duck-sized horse or a horse-sized duck?
100 horse-sized ducks. No, I picked the one duck-sized horse.
Jesus. What kind of a fucking terrifying dystopian future.
They keep having sex. There's more of them.
That's the last time we drink by the pond in Gunnersbury
Yes.
That's Dockstar can location.
Oh no, now Adam knows.
Oh no, I can't come drink in the park.
Well, you were sad you didn't get invited.
Well, yeah, I want the invite.
You want the invite, you just won't come.
Yeah.
All right,
I want the invite, and then I go,
final
I'm
arguments.
in a building.
So final arguments, and I might ask another question depending on what you say. Adam,
some arguments. That's what you mean.
Yes, some arguments then.
I think Shane MacGowan he is an icon in Ireland, and he's created some of the best songs of all time, and will have a lasting legacy for centuries. Yeah, there you go. That's my closing argument.
And do you have any questions for Hugh?
Yes. Do you want to go drink in the park later?
I do.
Okay,
yes.
great.
I do. So
you can come
Does that fun?
Do you want someone to be involved? Okay. So
Final arguments for you, yes, please.
final arguments. So John Dutton in the world of Yellowstone serves as the warden of the biggest ranch in all of America, probably. It's massive. It's huge. It has all kinds of wildlife on it. It is alongside the national park, Yellowstone National Park, famous wildlife conservatory place.
Oh, right.
Yes. And so
Now the name makes sense.
Yeah. So what he
Oh,
does,
oh my god.
and his legacy will last hundreds of years. Probably.
You thought there was a race to find the mythical Yellowstone.
I thought it was a Yogi Bear reference.
Yogi Bear? But he's in the same park.
Only you can stop Native Americans from killing your children.
I don't
That's
know.
smoking the bear.
Oh shit! Wrong bear.
I don't know, Boo. Should we kill Native Americans?
Top Cat, stop killing Native Americans.
He's killing Native American. He's the king of the pack. Top Cat. You're buying these Native Americans. I don't know, Fred. Well, Ma, she's going with one of those Native Americans, Fred. He's teaching archery, Fred. Wow. The patriarch of the Dutton family is the patriarch of the MacGowan family. One who's taken most of Montana and Yellowstone Park, one who's taken most of punk and folk music to their heart. As always, it's a hard decision. And it's John Dutton, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I would have been happy with either winning there, but only if you had made better arguments for a genuine hero. So I'm glad that John Dutton won.
Well, none of these I think are particularly heroic, but that's the way the cookie crumbles.
I want to see the scoring on this. I want this to go to VAR or something.
What's scoring? Have you watched the show? I haven't.
I think I'm the only one who watches it.
I watch it.
Okay.
Barney hopefully watches
Yeah,
it.
I watch it.
Which brings
I know Barney watches it because he somehow takes an hour of raw shit, turns it into 35 minutes of reasonable.
Yeah, that's true. Which brings us to our newest and latest feature on the Hero Complex podcast. Hero am I?
Is this Pokemon?
No, it's basically 20 questions.
Okay.
I looked up a list of the 100 greatest American heroes. I picked one at random. And one by one, you can ask me yes or no questions. And we'll see who gets it first.
And so we're doing it versus each other.
Versus each other, yes.
Not as a team.
You take your questions in turn, but anyone can
Jump in with a guess.
anyone can jump in with a name guess.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I like this.
All right.
Are
you a man?
Yeah. Well, I did say you start, but you won the thing, so I guess you go yes.
Okay, so man, American.
How is this? What the hell?
Well, this has been thrown on me. Hang on. Are we asking 20 questions each, or
Well,
20?
Are you an actor?
No.
It's Adam's question.
Are you a?
Well, it's called
actor?
20 questions. But like, if you can't get it in 20 questions, I guess I'd say it.
Okay.
That's question 2. Are you an actor? No.
Are you a musician?
No.
Are you a architect?
No.
Are you?
First of all, name any architect.
Christopher Wren.
Fair enough. I don't know who that is.
Are you a civil rights hero?
Invented
No.
little birds. He does kitchens now. Anyway,
The guy from the adverts. Famous? No, fucking hell. That's just cheap tat. All right. I thought he invented like the Guggenheim or
no,
something.
Christopher Wren did St. Paul's.
He also had like he was friends with Winnie the Pooh.
yeah, he lived in 100 Acre Wood.
Yeah. Sorry.
Is it a fictional character?
No.
Is it a political figure?
No.
Is it an author?
No.
Jesus, we must be up there questions-wise.
Is it a military person?
No.
Running out of stuff he could be.
Well, architect was the wildest call.
Yeah.
Well, I don't
No, but
know.
architect was yes. You'd have been calling the great.
Yeah, we'd have narrowed it right down to.
That's true.
Christopher Wren.
Well, he's
Who's
English.
not American. Yes.
Am I allowed to suggest a question?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you asked sportsmen yet?
Oh,
You don't have to use Barney's.
is he a sportsman?
No.
God damn it, Barney.
Is his name Patrick?
No.
Now, right, that is wild.
I made a psychological decision there. I thought maybe he'd picked a Patrick.
Oh, that's possible. What are we on there? That's 13?
I have no idea.
Yeah, sure.
13, sure.
Are they a TV host kind of personality?
Well, that was a kind of an iffy thing.
Are they on TV? Let me rephrase it.
No.
All right.
Are they alive right now?
Yes. You should have asked that way longer. 5 questions to guess in the live American word.
Do they have a podcast?
No.
Yeah. That rules out most
Have
people.
they been on Joe Rogan?
Can't.
That
say.
he won't know.
I won't know that. That's too many episodes. I won't know.
Question.
Will we know who they are?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
100% you'll know who this is.
If it ends up being one of us, that would be so surprising.
All 3 Americans in this room.
One of the 3 greatest American heroes.
So they're a real alive man who's not an actor, politician,
athlete,
musician, architect, not on TV. Not on TV.
Not. Well,
how we?
they have? I wouldn't say they've ever regularly been on TV.
Okay, if they've ever regularly been.
Are they a scientist?
No.
Yeah. It would have put me in a terrible position if it was a yes again. Okay.
I was thinking like Neil deGrasse
Did
Tyson.
they invent something?
No.
What do you mean?
No, that felt like a yes. Is it Mark Zuckerberg?
No.
Okay. Is it Tim Cook from Apple?
No.
Is it?
Oh, is it a big CEO person?
No.
Oh.
You know, like business type.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many questions we got left? 2.
Well, kind of none. I'll give you over 50 years old.
Yeah.
And both names begin with the same letter.
Can I make another
Yeah,
suggestion?
please.
Is it a film director?
Yes.
Steven Spielberg.
Yes.
Well done.
Oh, thank God. Jesus Christ.
And more of that frustrating feature in a
Barney,
future episodes.
if you could turn that into something, I am.
I think that's all right.
I think that's got a lot of potential.
We got some. It's the first time doing it.
That's prime for TikTok.
We got to chuck shit at the wall,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Hey, I didn't
which
hate it.
all 30 women have started doing
In the hunger strike.
in the hunger strike branch of the mansion. Yeah, surprised they can still shit.
Well,
But hey, this has been fun.
this has
It's good to be
been
back
fun.
in our Red Shoe Diary studio.
It's going to have a sexier feel to it, doesn't it?
I feel sexy.
Yeah, we got anything to plug?
Yeah. Make sure to follow us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you get your podcasts.
The notification, hit the notification
Yeah,
thing. That'd be
hit
Hit
the
that little bell.
notification so you can go and watch the things.
That would be very.
What other thing?
Do you
Follow
have
us
gigs
on
coming up?
Instagram. Have I got gigs coming up?
Smith Comedy Club.
Hammersmith Comedy Club's going weekly in May, from the 24th of May. Join us on our first night there. Use the code HERO for 20% off.
Yeah, baby.
I better set that up
Yeah.
now. I've got till this comes out to set up that code. Yeah. You got anything to plug?
No.
Are you two doing the opening night?
If you want.
Yeah.
Oh, happily do.
Yeah. So the opening
So we're
night,
all there.
where all 3 of us will be on the
We'll
opening
We'll be
night.
selling merch
Yeah.
and officially debuting the Patreon.
And also, we're going to be writing a short film together.
Well, yeah. Cut that bit out.
Oh, why?
Don't tell them. Keep it
Well, I'm not going to
secret.
tell them what's
Why
about.
does it have to be a secret?
I'm not going to tell them what
Secret
it's about.
film.
Why is it anyway, secret film? Yeah, I can't wait to use that secret film, except I didn't hear about it because it's a secret.
Yeah. Bit of mystique.
Bit of mystique. I bet that's when your hero's coming up.
Find out next episode.
Yeah. Yeah, blue bitch. See you next week.
Thanks for listening.
Later.